Hey, you guys remember the cave from last time? I made a cave in.
Welcome back to.
Welcome back to Dungeon 3D's actual play. Last time, Miri and her future husband Garfeld
What?
fought and defeated a dire bear to dire consequences because after they were celebrating their victory, a lightning bolt struck the top of the cave, and this is the result. Our heroes have been trapped inside this cave.
Oh no!
Oh no! What will they do? Well, over the course of a little bit of time, they did manage to find enough scraps to basically build a fire here. Garfield gathered up some sticks and refuse inside to
Really
build a
burning
fire.
bones and crap.
And whatever he found, he managed to get a fire going. He helped Miri tend to her wounds. And he set about using a large cleaver that he had on him to go about butchering the bear.
I mean, he has an axe,
Yeah, he does have an axe.
which is just not that primitive. He's too good for.
Yeah, he's a sophisticated gentleman.
I see. I can tell.
Yeah.
Um.
Sticks the axe into the ground. He goes about skinning this thing and he lays it out and he starts butchering the meat off, going around the large dire bear's bone spurs around its body.
Bone spur.
Well, they have literal huge spurs of
No,
bone
I
coming out of its
know.
body. Yeah.
Anyways.
And it starts basically like cutting. He starts cutting the meat off and laying out these large bear flank steaks, and basically sets out to basically use everything from the bear. And then he puts his hands on his hips. He looks at everything and he says, "I have no idea why I did that."
Because nobody wants waste.
I understand, yes, of course, but we have no way out of here. We are trapped in here now.
She kind of looks at the big, huge pile of rocks that's blocking the entrance and tilts her head and says, well, maybe we could dig a hole. Or smash some of the rocks. Or find another way out. I mean, caves usually have a lot of different entrances to them, right?
I suppose so.
Well, she will, she rested for a minute while he did all that. I guess she's a lazy. But she will get up and dust herself off, and now that she's feeling a bit better. Okay, I haven't really healed or anything though, right? I'm pretty messed up.
Well, that's when you start trying to do stuff, he comes over and he puts a hand on her and he says, "No, you fought the bear head on with vim and vigor. You should rest."
Okay.
And he holds up his axe and he points it off into the darkness in the back of the cave, and he says, "I will explore forth to see if this cave goes anywhere."
Well, alright. She takes the bear's skin, his fur. She's just gonna make a like a mattress of that, basically, just laying on the ground.
Okay.
And she's just gonna be like, all right, well, you do that, and I'm just gonna rest for a bit, and she's gonna try and rest as long as she can to regain some of her health.
Okay.
She is messed up. Girl's got 10 health points left.
He nods to her and he disappears off into the darkness. The storm just continues to rage outside. You hear the cracking of trees. You're pretty certain some of the trees outside have blown over from
They're,
this.
stuck
absolute.
against the rock wall now.
There's whistling coming through the rocks. The rain has created little pools inside of the cave where there's fresh water, so it's not like they're gonna die of like dehydration or anything like that. But there's the rain has eventually caused little pools to form at the base of the cave in.
Through.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I mean, we have water on us too, right?
Yeah.
And we ate a bunch of those berries, which have a lot of water in them, I think. So I think we're okay for right now, but we don't have long.
Okay.
So yeah, I mean, once she's rested enough, how long would you give her to rest?
So if she is going to rest, she is going to fall asleep. However, I would like you to make a perception check.
23.
So as you doze off, your eyelids get heavy, and you fall into a restful sleep that you're not really sure how long goes on, but you know that feeling that there's something wrong while you're sleeping?
Yeah, that's creepy. Yeah.
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 During that, your body rises out of sleep, and you hear there's somebody rooting through your stuff.
She bolts upright and immediately grabs for her sword. Like she's gonna about ready to ram it through whoever that is.
She grabs the sword, and there is a squeal as this little man falls back onto his haunches, and he holds up his hand. Whoa! Oh my goodness! I thought you were dead. I'm so sorry. I thought you were dead. Honest to goodness, I thought you were dead.
Is the campfire still going?
No, it has since burnt out.
Can I see it all?
There's enough embers that it's casting a decent glow.
She
in here.
squints to see who he is and what he looks like.
So he's a gnome, but there's something off about him. He's completely bald. His eyes are. You've met gnomes before, and there's something about his eyes that is weird for a gnome. But he looks like a gnome.
He is deep gnome or whatever it's called.
Yes, he is the Purpneblin.
Oh my goodness!
He's got these tiny little hands. He's dressed in this black leather with this black case, and he's got two little daggers.
He's a rogue.
Sitting at his.
Oh my god!
Sitting at his belt, and he holds his hands up. Honest to goodness, I am so sorry. I came in here to check the southern exit, found the cave-in, tripped over you. I was like, oh, I looked over your wounds. I thought you were dead. I was like, well, she's not going to need her stuff. So, that was my bad. Should have checked.
Can I sense motive now if he's lying to me?
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, fuck.
Seems legit.
Okay, genuinely, she wouldn't typically believe him. She's like, maybe he's telling the truth.
Sure.
But he's a rogue. But she thinks he is the most adorable thing she has seen in a long time. He's so cute looking and adorable and little. So she is going to, as he's trying to do all this, she grabs his wrist.
Oh, jeez.
And
I'm gonna die.
She just
I'm going
grabs
to die.
him, and she's going to at least attempt to. She is going to, as he's blathering, she is going to pull him over and start patting him and searching him for any of her stuff that he's taken. And meanwhile, while she's doing this, she's going to be like, you're a deep gnome, aren't you? You know, I have heard about you guys, but I've never actually met one. I've always wanted to because I've always thought they were kind of cute. But I have to say, this is not the way I was planning to do this. Nonetheless, I'm imagining you, hopefully there's more of you, that you're not by yourself. It's probably you came up out of the depths of this cave. There's a horrible storm going out there. My Ifrit friend is somewhere around here, but, what's your name? You're adorable.
He looks shocked.
Like, when she's all done searching him and seeing if he took any of her stuff, which she will take back if he did.
He didn't take anything.
She's just gonna grab his little cheeks.
He's a heckin' chonky boy.
She's gonna grab his little cheeks and give them a little squeeze and just be like,
well.
you're adorable.
Thanks.
Right, have you seen my friend?
Can't say I have.
Big fiery guy?
Nope. Sorry.
Okay, what's your name?
Renford.
Renford.
Hi. What's yours?
Miri.
Oh.
Yeah, it's nice to meet you. You're so cute.
Thanks.
He kind of rubs his little bald head.
He's got a perfectly smooth cue ball head.
He's like, oh my god, it's so smooth. And she like,
He's got like, like Krillin from Dragon Ball.
yeah,
like
no,
that.
she's just like rubbing it like, wow, that's impressive.
Yeah.
Are you like hairless everywhere?
That's kind of personal, don't you think?
No, is it?
I don't know, is it?
It kind of depends on the culture, I guess.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, is it in your culture? Is that rude to ask?
I don't know.
Oh.
Nobody's ever asked that before.
Well, I'm asking now.
All right. Well, I mean, yeah.
Whew!
Yeah.
That's easy to take care of.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Yeah. Well, so where did you come from?
He points in the back of the cave.
Right, I'm assuming my friend probably went that way. Do you like dire bear meat?
Oh my god, you killed it.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness! Well done. That thing took up in this cave months ago.
Yeah, me and my friend took him out.
And none of the others really could bother to, you know,
Yeah.
deal with that bit of a problem.
Well, yeah, I mean they are troublesome, but there's a lot of meat there.
Yeah.
Son, go ahead and help yourself.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. And he just grabs a little piece and takes.
No. She goes over and takes her sword, just grabs a chunk and just hacks it off, and then she holds it out to him.
He kind of puts his little hand to his mouth.
Oh wait, no, hold on. She goes back over to the bear rug, the bear flesh that is probably still bloody.
He just.
She turns it over, puts the meat on it, kind of bundles it up, and then shoves this huge furry bundle in his arms. Here you go. She slaps him on the back. That'll do ya.
Thank you.
Yeah. So will you show me where you came from? Because my friend probably went that way.
Yeah. No, that's great. Yeah,
Right.
come this way. And he kind of just holds this bundle out on an arm's
Does she
length.
still have a torch on her?
Yeah.
Torch? Okay, she's gonna light her torch and take that with her.
Okay.
Okay, and she will follow Renfield?
Renford.
She
Yeah.
will follow Renford.
Yep. He sticks his hands in his little pockets.
Yeah,
and
he's
he
carrying a big bundle.
he was carrying the big bundle. You're not sure where it went.
Oh, put it somewhere.
He sticks his hands in his pockets. He just starts whistling as he trots along, and you think he's just taking you into a cave wall. And he kind of just scoots back, and he looks at Miri. He kind of looks her over. You're gonna have to
What?
compress. Can you compress?
Compress?
Yeah, like you're. And he gestures to his torso.
Oh,
and
she grabs her chest and she pushes it in, swoosh, as much as she can. Like
okay,
a
that
sports
I think
bra.
he'll be okay. And he kind of saddled behind this big boulder, and you realize this boulder is
I
concealing.
mean, she's a very normal build in that regard. She's not like,
But
an anime girl.
It's comparatively speaking to his people.
Right. She will try to smooch her way.
And there's this big boulder that's kind of concealing this back tunnel that goes around and back, and he kind of just shimmy shammies along it.
Can
and
she
just
get in there?
Yeah, she'll be able to get into there. But there's a loud like as she's moving, and her like armor, like there's a big scuff mark along the breastplate of her
Okay,
armor.
wait, hold on. Before she's not gonna do that. Before she does that and just ruins her armor for no reason, she's gonna actually pause. Just click clack, takes it off,
Okay.
shoves it in her bag, and then holds her bag next to her so she can sidle sideways. So she's just got her shirt.
Ah,
Yeah.
good thinking, sis.
Yeah.
Kind of just shimmy, shimmy.
So Renfield, you got any?
And then there's a clang.
Oh!
And that's where we're going to leave this episode today.
Oh no!
She
She's not trying to make conversation, and suddenly, bam!
Thank you all so much for watching. We will see you next time.
On D3D.
D3D.